Hey guys, how are you all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Taurus. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. Now it could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, so please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. So we're just using this deck today. This is the Light Seers Tarot. So let's get into the reading, shall we? Angels of Love and Light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? What do they need to know in relation to love for this week, please? And thank you. Okay. What can we get, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? What do they need to know? Is that something you want to show us? Nine of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Two of Pentacles. Could be dealing with a Pisces, or you may have Pisces placements, or your person does. But I feel like there is someone who's on the way back around, okay, who may have not been emotionally available in the past with this Queen of Cups in reversal. They want to come back and they want to bring you peace. This person wants to open up to you and say that they've changed with the Death card. Scorpio energy, they've gone through a transformation. And then we have your card here with the Hierophant, Taurus, okay? This person has held back from speaking their truth to you, and they probably didn't make the best of judgment calls in relation to your connection here with the Two of Cups. You may have felt left out in the cold at some point. But I feel like this person is trying to be hopeful that you would be open to reconciling here if they were to come forward towards you and speak of this truth of how they genuinely feel for you, okay? I feel ultimately you are single for the most part, in a sense of you may be dating. You do have a few people that are very much interested in you. You've probably been spiritually awakened now for quite some time. And I feel like you could be prioritizing your work or your career or other projects at this point. And you haven't really been paying too much mind to this person, but I feel like they're on the way back around and they want to say to you that they see your connection differently. And I feel like this person is seeing that you are very much more comfortable within yourself and you're not needing of this person or anyone else. I feel like there's no codependency on your part. I feel like you're just kind of minding your own business, doing of your own thing, and feeling quite grounded in this time period, and also relatively stable with your emotions, etc. And I feel like it's this person who may be more in their feelings when it comes to you. So I feel like you do have someone who is wanting to prioritize you in this connection after a period of time where you may have not been on that higher list of priorities. Okay, I just saw 444 on my timer. So I feel like you've been learning a lot about self-love, and this person wasn't able to give you their kind of love to you because there was at a point where you may have not been open and receptive to their love or anyone else's love because you didn't feel the love for yourself. But I feel like this is all changed and this is a past energy. Obviously with these messages, they are general, so please take what you feel message resonates and leave the rest. And I want to say message again, and then I just saw the Knight of Cups. This person's going to come forward towards you with a message, maybe even a text message, a phone call, an email. Okay, I'm getting like a DM on something like Facebook or Instagram or some sort of social media whereby this person is going to contact you. Okay, I feel like this person has been crying over the past as much as you've probably been upset about the past with whatever happened between the two of you. But this person now wants to prioritize this connection, okay? And they are very much interested in dating you. But they also know that other people are very interested in dating you as well. And, you know, it's going to be down to you as to whether you kind of pursue with this person, like you carry on with this person. It's down to them to pursue you, but I feel ultimately it will be your kind of decision as to whether you continue seeing of this person, etc., etc. I feel like you've got the final say. So that's what I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like you've got the final say again with that Knight of Cups showing out. What can we get for Taurus, please? I'm getting that song by Bruno Mars. I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. I should have given all my hours to the best that I can, or something like that. I'm getting that message coming through. So I feel like there has been a lot of sadness at one point with you and this person. As I say that with the Five of Cups, I mean, guys, I don't have to make it up, do I? Yeah, this person has been feeling the sense of regret from the past, and that is the truth with the Ace of Swords. They may have given off the impression to you that they didn't care, but actually they do care a great deal. And I was getting, they're not okay. They're not okay. They haven't been for a little while. And you've been wanting this clarity from this person for a long time. And you had to give yourself the sense of clarity about your connection. Give yourself the own sense of closure. And this was very heartbreaking for you, because I feel you never really asked much from this person. And you may have felt like you've been drowning in your emotions at one point. But I feel ultimately you've gone through a lot, and, you know, you're starting to know and understand that things kind of all have a rhyme and reason as to why they play out the way that they do. And therefore, I feel like you're in a better place now than what you were before. But it has been challenging. It has been challenging. Okay. What else here, please, for Taurus? Magician in reverse, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio energy, the Emperor, and now the Hangman in reversal. Aries and Pisces coming through as well. We also have the Divine Masculine here. So some of you could be dealing with a twin flame connection, a high level soulmate, or even a past life connection you share with someone. And this person wants to come back around to reconcile with you, because they now see themselves in the way that you may have seen them in the past, as being a bit of a trickster. And I feel like they want to change your perception by taking action and showing you that they are going to take accountability and responsibility for their actions previously. And they want to show you that they are sorry. This person didn't show you that sense of integrity in the past with the King of Wands in reversal, okay? I feel like ultimately this person was very interested in you, always interested in you, in the sense of wanting something more romantic with you, but they may have led more with their passions. And this was quite upsetting, because I feel like you had some sort of foundation with this person whereby you may have worked with them, or you were friends, or you've known them for a long time, okay? But not everything was as what it seems, and it seemed a bit out of character from this person to act the way that they did in the past, and you've been left with more questions rather than answers. And I feel that ultimately this person may have thought that you had just a strong physical attraction to each other, or may have been like a more of a lustful connection, or something more casual or superficial. But I feel ultimately now, with whatever is happening here, or what has happened in the past, this person is definitely seeing things differently, and they want to have something more concrete in their life, more stable in relation to a connection. I'm getting soulmate connection, a twin flame connection. This person hasn't really given off the impression in the past that they want of something serious, and that's ultimately because they probably didn't want something serious, okay? Or if they were in something serious with someone else, with, you know, a marriage, or they were heavily invested in a connection with a karmic partner or a karmic ex here, whereby they, you know, may have children together, or they had a house together, or some sort of heavy investment. I feel ultimately this person did all of this because it was like a strategy move. It made common sense at the time, or logical sense at the time, to stay put to where they were at, even though they probably weren't fully happy in this other place. But they wanted to give off the impression to everyone else that they were secure to put on this front. And I feel like they made a lot of sacrifices by staying in this other position, and whereby they've only really been kind of falling of themselves by staying in a connection with someone who they knew deep down wasn't right for them, or they felt manipulated in some way, or coerced, or what have you. And they've been misled. And this person may have taken a blind eye to this other person's poor behavior, with this kind of karmic partner or the karmic ex, even though they were very sad. I feel that ultimately now, at this point, this person has decided, or they decided a long time ago, that they don't want to feel stuck in a rut anymore. And this person is trying to reassert themselves and set boundaries and say no to a karmic partner or a karmic ex if they've been asking extra things from them in a sense of money or what have you. I feel like your person may have also found out that this karmic partner or the karmic ex was unfaithful, and so therefore that was like the straw that broke the camel's back, and potentially this person wasn't able to be in a position to give you of a commitment if they were committed with this other person, but yet they had a lot of love and feelings for you, but they weren't able to show you of this, so they did what they thought was best at the time by carrying on in a situation and kind of leaving you out, as it were, but they didn't follow up with you with what happened, and so therefore then, you know, they made a big mistake in that kind of, you know, I feel like there's a sense of immaturity from this person, emotional immaturity, and what they did was quite reckless. And I feel like, you know, a simple conversation would have sufficed in the past, but you didn't have this with this person, and so therefore that was very upsetting. Yeah, heartbreaking here with the Three of Swords. Yeah, you went into separation and you were up in your head with the Eight of Swords, about, you know, building or creating or something, but this person wasn't telling the truth about a connection that they were dealing with. But also I feel like they've been severely lied to and juggled with a karmic contract of sorts. And I feel ultimately your separation was necessary and they needed to finish off some sort of karma elsewhere before pursuing a connection with you. But I feel ultimately this person wants to commit to you. They see yourself and them getting married, having a relatively traditional connection. But this person hasn't let you know of this. As I say that, the star, Aquarius energy. This person wants to heal this with you. They feel like you're connected on a spiritual level. This person recognizes that, you know, if you are in twin flame connection and you're dealing with a divine masculine, they are now awakening to the connection, and because they feel it. So if you've retreated your energy from this person and you've been doing of your own thing, which I feel ultimately you have been with that kind of Nine of Pentacles right at the beginning of the read, okay? You're kind of just very much on your own, putting all this time, effort, and energy into yourself. And with doing of this, you're taking that energy away from focusing on this person and putting it towards yourself, and they feel you pulling away from them. And this is like naturally tugging at them. Look at this. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, this was what I wanted to come through. The Empress. Divine feminine energy. With you naturally putting all that time, effort, and energy into having this rebirth of yourself, and you just looking at what you're bringing into the world, this person is now realizing that they want you in their life, and they want you in their life for the long haul. But this person hasn't said of anything. I just saw 15:55 on my clock. So 555, you could be seeing of those numbers. This person wants to give to you now with that Six of Pentacles. this person wants to be generous with you because they're fed up of just watching you from afar here with the Page of Swords, and they're trying to come up with some sort of kind of plan, as it were, in order to see how they can interact with you in some form or fashion. Now, I feel like if there was a lot of complications between the two of you and whatever else that you've been dealing with, I feel like things will start to kind of simmer down, but it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy. What else could we get here, please, for Taurus? The World. Beautiful. So we have Taurus, we have Leo, we have Scorpio and Aquarius energy coming through. And look at that, Ten of Swords in reversal. So yeah, all the pain, the heartache, the upset, things are going to get easier. A karmic cycle is now coming to a close. Okay. There was an inevitable end that needed to take place with a karmic connection or multiple karmic connections, either on your part or your person's, but I feel predominantly on your person's part here, whether that be romantic or platonic. And they needed to detach. I'm getting a sense of stuttering, so this person may have had a hard time telling of these people and asserting their masculinity, as it were. Now I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex, but they've had to kind of retrain themselves, as it were, to kind of build that confidence within themselves, because confidence is a skill. You know, you have that saying, fake it till you make it, and it's all to do with what we tell ourselves in a sense of our mindset, you know. And I feel like this person is discovering more to do with I'm getting told affirmations. They may be finding more about this and they're listening to them more, and so therefore they're getting themselves out of this tricky spot and they're able to now take action, and they don't feel so intimidated or scared or fearful of the idea of confronting other people. Okay. And I feel like this kind of push, as it were, is naturally closing out a cycle with these other people, but also what it's doing is closing out this unhealthy connection or cycle between the two of you. Now, obviously, I'm not saying that you and this person share most likely a karmic relationship or anything like that, or a karmic connection. I feel like there was just a point in time whereby this was not right in the past, and the timing wasn't right in the past. And I feel like intuitively you know that deep down that it wasn't right, but you may have had the odd fear or insecurity or doubt as to whether you can fully trust of yourself and the universe. I'm picking up on that, you know, there was meant to be more coming from this connection at a later point in time. And you may have had to wait a little while. And I'm picking up, for some reason, I want to say, especially in the kind of last maybe 10 weeks. I feel the last 10 weeks you may have been feeling really quite stuck, or you've been struggling to have this sense of trust and faith. Like, you go from moments of feeling like, yeah, everything is great, like, you know, things are really turning around in my favor, the world is my oyster, and then all of a sudden you kind of had this massive mood swing and go, oh, okay, everything is falling apart, nothing is working out for me, this person doesn't genuinely love me, etc., etc. And it's like this kind of flying by this kind of pendulum of like positive and then negative and then the sense of duality, and you may be trying to get more grounded. And if you are indeed a twin flame and you're feeling all of this, some of this could be your energy, but some of this could also be your masculine's energy, or however this resonates. And you're feeling what they're feeling, and they could be feeling a little bit like this, that, and third. And so therefore, it's like trying to decipher between what's yours and what's theirs, if that is something that resonates. But I feel like that's a specific message for someone. Okay. But I feel like you fought hard to get to where you've got to in this point. With that 9 of Wands, you've persevered. But this person is also gritting their teeth as well, and knowing that whatever pain that they're going through or closing out of an old cycle in order to begin again with you, it's only going to be temporary. You know, the pain is temporary. The upsetness here with the 5 of Pentacles, the sense of feeling in lack and scarcity and abandoned or unloved or unwanted, etc., and sense of low self-worth and a low self-belief, no confidence. That's all going to be temporary, you know, but you both on some level here have felt like this. This may have been more of a past energy for you, and this is more of a current energy, and that's why there could be the kind of the to and froing of being a little bit unsure. But I feel ultimately you are more in this kind of boss energy. I'm getting baby boss. So you could be doing very well in other areas of your life. You know, you may have the tendency to go, oh, I'm not, you know, doing as well, you know, as everybody else keeps saying that I'm doing. You may feel like you're not doing very well, but actually you're doing a lot better than you think you are. But I also feel like this person is wanting to collaborate with you, not necessarily just in a romantic connection. They want to be, you know, solid friends with you, like your best friend. And I also feel like they would want to work on something together, like collaboration on a business partnership for some. That may be something that is of interest to you both in the future. So yeah, I'm feeling that as well. Obviously, with these messages, please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. But what else can we get here? Oh gosh, too much. We have Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. So 22 or 222 could be significant. Yeah, look at this. This person had to go through the sense of an enlightenment here about a karmic connection that they felt stuck in, okay? This person was putting on a front that they were happy and they felt stuck with a karmic partner or a karmic ex here, whether that's the mother or father of their child or children if they have them, or maybe even an overprotective mother or father figure. So a parent, of course, could be something significant here. And they've been trying to move on away from this, but they have felt, I'm getting karmically bound for a while. And this in turn is like they've left, you know, in their mindset a long time ago, like they emotionally checked out a long time ago, and all they wanted to do is confront you about a situation or let you know of what's going on and give you clarity and for you to travel to see of each other or talk. But they know that they're not able fully to give you what you are wanting or even deserving at this point, or in the past. Even though they want the happy home and the stability with you, they didn't want to bring you into any drama, so that's why they haven't come forward towards you any sooner. But I feel like you kind of intuitively know this, because look, the Lovers, Gemini energy, but also this is my like twin flame card as well. So I feel for a lot of you, you're dealing with a very high level soulmate, a past life connection, or a twin flame. And so therefore you are ultimately what this person is, you know, wanting. They're seeking this connection with you. They feel this soul tie to you. And that's why they're going through what they're going through. But unfortunately, because there's been very little contact or communication between the two of you, you wouldn't really necessarily know of anything different, which is what's upsetting. But look, with the Strength card, this person is going to come forward towards you and have the courage to say, look, I want you. I want this connection. I'm ready to fight for it. I'm ready to persevere. And this is going to shock the hell out of you here with the Tower. Aries Scorpio energy, because it's going to be a dream come true. It's going to be a wish fulfillment. You've manifested for this person to come in and to say their piece, to say how they truly feel about you. And you're going to be getting this, and it's going to really shock you. Yeah, they're going to come in with an apology or a peace offering with the Page of Pentacles, and they're going to take this connection slowly with you with the Chariot in reversal. They've made their decision. They want this with you. They are going to reach out to you in some sort of form and fashion. So expect some sort of news here with that Page of Swords, because it's going to get to a point where this person can't just keep looking at you all the time, which I feel like ultimately you already know that, guys. What else here, please? What's to go underneath this Emperor? The Taurus. Two cards. Nine of Wands. Ace of Cups. Yeah, this person's going to fight for your love. This person is not giving up on you. The Emperor is not giving up on you or your connection, regardless of what it looks like in the material. This person feels it energetically, and they're taking action towards you because they can't deny what they feel for you. They can't deny what this connection is. Slowly, slowly but surely here, they're making their way to you with the Knight of Pentacles. And it's interesting to me because in other decks of tarot cards, the Knight of Pentacles, the horse either looks like it's standing still completely or it looks like it's moving like a little bit. And this card, the horse is moving. So slow and steady progress. You will have your solid foundation and movement forward. Yeah, look, it's going to be very slow in the physical, but this contact, this communication is going to come out the blue with the Eight of Wands, okay? This person is going to let you know and say, look, the reason I took so long, or one of the reasons I took so long, was because I was legally tied in with something or someone with justice in reverse, okay? But that's come to an end. That's closing out now. And I've moved on, or I'm moving on, and I've relocated, or I've sold other property, or etc., etc. This person's going to let you know and say that they've been guided to close out what's not right for them and come forward towards you, okay? This person, don't get me wrong, they were up in their head about it. They weren't sure about whether to do this or not, or whether they could trust themselves to do of this. You know, they may have been a bit fearful, but ultimately they knew that where they were was not, I'm getting home for them. It wasn't right for them. And so therefore, that's why they're going through all the upheaval that they're going through, is because they know and recognize that it's not right. So this person is going to show you how they feel for you. You're about to have a very beautiful new beginning in love with this person, a rekindling, if this is what you are wanting with this person, okay? This person sees you as their whole entire world, and they wish that they could offer you of the world. Now, this person didn't show of this to you in the past, but they will show of their loyalty. They will be reliable. You can depend on this person. You will most likely have to discuss, I'm getting discuss the past with what hurt you, and I was getting the word disgust as well. So you may have kind of had this sour taste in your mouth with this person. You may have not necessarily have the same perception of them now as what you once did before whatever kind of trouble that there was between the two of you, and this person knows that they haven't left the best taste in your mouth, basically, with the sense of what happened in the past, and they want to show you that they are different. They want to show you that they have changed. They want to show you that they are more mature now. They want to show you that you do mean so much more to them than they ever gave you off the impression. And I feel ultimately it's because of whatever they went through with this other connection or other connections or something to do with their childhood. There was some sort of trauma there whereby this person, kind of projected their fears and insecurities onto you. And they know that they were wrong for doing of this because you didn't deserve to be hurt in the way that you did get hurt by this person. And they know that you've gone through a lot. They know that you've battled through a lot, and that you're deserving of something really beautiful and genuine and pure. And this person wants to bring this to you, but they, don't get me wrong, like, they are worried about coming forward towards you to show you, what they want, because this person feels like you would be their be all and end all. You're their end game. You're the one that they would want to have everything with. As soon as they get with you, there's no one else. There's nothing else that they want. They want this, and that's it. And you may be a bit unsure about whether you can believe this person, but I feel ultimately this is going to really test of your character as much as it's going to test this person's character, especially when they come forward towards you to bring this up, but also in how you're going to handle the situation with this conversation between you when you reconcile, if that's what you are wanting. But I feel ultimately, this person hopes that you hear them out, as much as I feel like there's a part of you that still has a lot of love for this person and care for them. And I feel like your curiosity is going to get the better of you, and you'll want to just find out, because ultimately if you weren't to hear of this person and, you know, rather than just assume certain things, you'd want to hear from them. You may have regrets later down in the line of going, well, why did I end it with this person? You know, 5 years on, 10 years on, you may have gone like, oh wow, I wish that I just listened to what this person had to say to me and that be that, you know. But ultimately, guys, you kind of know what's best for you. I'm just kind of the messenger here. But you could be dealing with an Aries, a Pisces, a Gemini, a Virgo, a Scorpio, a Taurus, so a fellow Taurus, a Leo, an Aquarius, potentially a Libra, or you have these placements strongly in your chart, your person does. But we do have fire, we do have water, we have air, and a little bit of earth as well. So fives could be significance, ones, threes, fours, okay, nines even. But anyway, that's going to be the end of the reading. So I hope you have enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there are donation links available. So thank you so much to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments. So thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful week. Please take care. Sending love and light your way. Many blessings. Bye, guys.